And welcome to A Stone's Throw Away. Today we'll be doing something a little bit different. Today we'll be doing the fire signs reading for the full moon in Gemini penumbral eclipse. And this will be for all the Aries, the Leos, and the Sagittariuses, and we'll be doing a relationship reading. I'm A Stone's Throw Away, Tasha, and this is stone casting. If you need your cards read, go hit up Passion Water Tarot and tell her Tasha says hi, Mama do. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a color. We're gonna give you an oracle card from the well-worn path, and then we're gonna do your stones. Then we're gonna do a 6-card spread using called the Oracle, using my last unicorn tarot deck. Okay. So, and while we shuffle, as I said, I'm an intuitive stone reader, and the full moon in Gemini, it brings us things to fruition. It brings things to completion, to fertility. Lunar eclipses are relationship oriented. Now, this is the second Gemini Sag axis eclipse in the year. There's going to be another one before the year is out on December 14th. It's going to be a solar eclipse. There's also going to be 3 Gemini Sagittarius eclipses next year. So I expect a lot of relationship drama in the next year, the rest of this year and all of next year, because it's all relationship stuff. There's a cosmic push to make change. There's going to be an awareness of need, either of each other or a need that's not going filled. There's going to be, you're going to become aware of any lack in your life, anything that's missing. It's going to be a lot of bringing people together or tearing people apart. A lot of matters that were hidden are going to come to light. There's a lot with the Gemini Sag axis. There's a lot of give and take between the balance between the immediate environment and your quest for greater meaning. And we can't sit on our emotions in this one. We have to pay attention to our feelings. There's going to be lots of epiphanies. There's going to be a drive to move forward. And you might feel a little bit irritable. Eclipses, and the eclipse is going to be in the morning. So expect this to affect your entire day. And you might feel a little bit exaggerated. My suggestion is to ride with it and to sleep on it. Don't do anything rash. Don't make any big decisions tomorrow. Sleep on it, rest into the energy, and see where it goes. Your color for tomorrow is light pink, which symbolizes youth, sweetness, and romance. Maybe tomorrow might end up being a good one for you, fire signs. One hopes. Now, this is the well-worn path. Don't be surprised if I pull a book out. I'm not quite used to this deck yet. It is good for oracle deck. It's also used for a spell deck and a meditation deck. It's, as you see, it's a small deck. So it's not a full tarot deck. There's only... there's not that many cards in it. So, but it's very pretty and it's very interesting. Thought you guys might get some use out of it. I really felt drawn to use it today, so. And what is the overall for today? The Crescent Crowned Goddess. Well, I've already had her once today. So I can tell you right now that she represents the big picture. She is very feminine energies. And she is the big picture instead of the details. Don't let the details bog you down. Don't, definitely be looking at the forest instead of the trees. Okay? So, without any further ado, as I said, we're going to be doing a relationship reading today. This is going to be you. This is going to be your partner. Anything above the line are things that are known. Anything below the line are things that are unknown. So these are things that you're telling each other. These are things that you're not telling each other. You, them, in the relationship. itself. Anything down here are things that are being forgotten, or things that are subconscious, very, very subconscious, things that right on the tip of your tongue, you know it, but you don't really know it. These are things that you're ignoring. You're trying to get your attention. If it falls completely off the board, then it's something that is coming out of the blue. You had no clue it was coming. Okay? So, without any further ado, let's close our eyes and pick some stones. And, you know, the way I read the stones is how they fall in relation to each other, in relation to the board, what the stones mean, what they mean personally to me. So whatever you do, if you ever want to put together a stone kit, a stone casting set for your own, I do recommend doing it slowly over a period of time and getting stones that really have meaning to you. Being very selective of your stones. My stones have all tingled to me, to the touch. And I pick them in the box as they tingle. I'm not looking at them. I'm just picking what tingles. You see me chasing them, it's because I'm feeling it tingle and I just can't get it. I have little hands, sometimes I have to do a second run. So fire signs. Let's see what the stones have to do with us. Also, if what you're hearing isn't quite jiving, go check your partner's element. Remember, air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And those have already done them. We are the last sign of the night. I'm a Sagittarius, so I say we. Okay, fire signs, my dears. Well, we've been busy, haven't we? Your partner has a lot of anger coming in. They're very clear about it. They know about it. This anger could be about a very dominating woman. Very head be in charge type of person. They're about to make a decision. They haven't talked about it a lot. It's something they haven't told you, but they're about to make a decision. They haven't made it yet. And it's still up in the air whether or not the decision's a good one or not. This is my decision stone. It's landed on its side. So even the fates don't know whether or not that's a good decision or not. So they may need help with that decision. They are going through a transformation period that either they are or they're about to. And they're going to try to keep it on the hush-hush. So you may need to help them with that. It feels like they're having trouble going with the flow. They're having some work situations and some money situations that they're going to need your help with. And they're feeling like their strength is just diminished. Feeling like maybe the strength of your relationship is diminished. They're feeling some jealousy. You do know about that. They are telling you about money issues. They're about to have, that's coming in. They're about to have to learn a new skill. There's new work. There's a new skill. There's new learning. Maybe they're going back to school. And you're going to be a little prickly about it. You're not going to be very happy about that, okay? And you're both going to have to learn how to roll with that, how to go with the flow and relax and chill out, okay? You both need to do your shadow work. You both have been hard to live with and hard to love. The relationship has been rocky. You need to deal with your relationship shadow work. You need to deal with the things that you argue about. Those arguments that you go back to time and time and time and time and time and time again. The arguments that usually has one of you saying, we've had this argument before. Why do we keep arguing about this? You need to find a resolution for them. Okay? Because your partner's angry. They're picking fights. You're sad. Fire. You're very sad. You're very, very sad. And this is an old sad. It's so old that you've begun to hold on to it and cherish it almost as part of you, as a treasure. Your sadness is not a treasure. You need to work on your issues and your baggage, and you need to let go of the past, fire. There's a surprise. There's something happy coming. And it's a surprise that's coming from something old. Something unexpected and happy that you don't know about yet. Again, there's a restlessness, unease, and an inability to, a tenseness, more like, that they're experiencing, that they're trying to ignore why they're so tense. Because it seems like they're usually a go with the flow kind of person, this partner. And they're very tense. I'm feeling it in my chest, you know? That feeling when you're really anxious and tense. That's what I'm feeling there about that. There's a child who's kind of been on, an easy to love loved one who's been on your mind on your side. It's time to bring them in, really. You need to remind yourself and your partner of your strength. It's time to get back to work, fire signs. Let go of the jealousy. Definitely let go of the jealousy. You've got a little bit yourself going on there. And let go of the anger. You're bringing anger into this relationship. It's not a lot, but there's definitely anger. Feels like you guys have a lot of old issues and you're not letting go of them. Look at the big picture. Find why did you guys fall in love with each other? Look back at that. And you need a rest. You haven't been taking care of yourself, fire signs. You've not been doing your self-care and taking care of yourself. You both need to do the shadow work for your relationship. And you both need to learn how to rest because you're not doing it. You guys are exhausted. Let's see if there are any other stones that want to clear any of this up. And then we'll do your 6-card spread I'm going to do for you. Yeah, there's no tingles. You guys are tired. You guys are really tired. You know, one of my other eclipse readings I called Get Back to the Basics. And I feel you guys really do need to too. You need to find the romance. Find the romance. Rediscover why you love them. They need to rediscover why they love you. You guys need to put the light back in each other's eyes. Let's clear this away and let's do the reading. It is a 6-card reading and this spread is called the General Oracle. Let's clear this away. Move these. They have a tendency to fall into my cards. I love that little amber cab. I don't put a lot of cabochons and cut stones into my stones because they tend to get chipped and stuff, and then I get sad. This is my last unicorn deck. If there's glare, please forgive me. They kept putting more and more foil on it. At least it's not holographic foil, right? I've seen some decks without. Maybe the Bowie deck has that. I'll be getting that someday. Aren't you guys happy I'm not primarily a card reader? I get the weird decks. Alright, so first card is your situation. The Seven of Swords. Oh. Someone's trapped, you're trying to help. Second is the Two of Coins. And you're juggling. That is the negative and positive aspects of the situation. The Chariot. What can I do? What should I do? Or should I do anything? Number 4. What happens if I don't do nothing? What will change if I do something? Is number 5. And then number 6 is what is the Oracle's advice? So, Seven of Swords. You feel trapped. And like you're trying to help. And one of you has the key. And you've tried everything else. Like, you've tried all your tricks. And you failed. But you have the key. And you still feel that that's not good enough. So one of you knows how to fix this. But you don't feel like it's good enough. You feel like all the tricks should have done the job. But you've got the key in your hand. You know how to do it. The Two of Cups. Well, the Two of Cups, of Coins, is juggling. There's decisions to be made. You can't keep all the balls in the air all the time. You have to make a decision and let one drop. You're tired. You can't just keep the juggling. The Chariot. You can be the victor. Victory can be yours. You can be the hero. You can slay that dragon. It'll take work. It'll take effort. It'll take bravery and courage. But you can do it. What will happen if you do nothing? Well, the road is slow. There's no reason to rush. You have what you need. You can get there. It'll just take time. Be patient. The Knight of Cups. You know where you're going. You know how to get there. You have what you need. What will happen if you do something? The Two of Swords. You have a difficult decision and no choice is better than the other. You might want to wait for more information. But either way, you still have to make a decision. You still have to choose. It's a lot about choosing here. There's definitely a choice to be made here. And even in the stones, there were choices to be made here. There's a big choice coming up in y'all's future, fire. And what is the advice of the Oracle? The Six of Swords. It's a transformation. But it's not a transformation alone. And it's a scary transformation. They're moving from a place they know to a place that might be better, that probably is better, but they're not sure, and it's a dangerous way to get there. But they're not going alone. They have each other. Okay? So, whatever you do, don't do it alone. Remember, you're not alone. You have each other. Okay? You've been feeling very alone. I think they've been feeling very alone. And you have to remember you're not alone. Okay? Oh, that felt heavy. I feel sad. I feel sad for you for feeling so very alone. But you're not alone. You have each other. You'll make this choice and you'll get through it. Things will change, but as one of my cards say, it's only change. It won't kill you. If you like what I said, if anything resonated with you, if you like the way I said it or just want to hear more, hit that bell, hit the like button, give me a subscribe, give me a comment. YouTubers live on comments, and I promise I connect better with people when I can communicate with them. So, leave me a comment. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how the eclipse went. And y'all have a good one. Be safe. Be careful out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. As my old history teacher used to say, don't swerve to miss the squirrel. Be careful. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, don't get caught. Have a good one.